Hi, this is Jonathan. I just wanted to give a little information about these libraries. None of these components are dynamic. They are strictly model-based libraries, and they are built around a low poly system to focus on hidden line drawings within layout, an industry standard. And you must be careful if you're considering dynamic components, because most of them, yes, they do a lot of things, but it is important to realize is once you load those libraries and you start dragging and dropping them, they are very heavy. They contain a lot of information and they have a lot of drop-down menus. So that's why I built these libraries, because I did not like any of the other libraries available. No matter what they did, no matter what kind of magic tricks they tried to pull, it was too much for my system and it was too cumbersome to try to use the library. So that's why I went ahead and modeled all of these myself for basically out of necessity when my client's needs grew and I needed a mean and lean model kitchen and bath library that I knew that was going to work well and provide the best looking hidden line drawings available. Hi, this is Jonathan with KBCD, and I'm going to do what I hope to be a quick tutorial overview of the component libraries. The last one I did was 45 minutes, and that's just too long, so I'm going to try to blow through this because time is money, so let's get moving. So let's go through these. Let's start with the raised panel. We have a full raised panel library featuring the bases and the walls. You have a full shaker 2-inch wide library that features the bases and the wall cabinets. You have a 2-inch wide shaker with a beaded inside panel, bases and walls. You have a 2-inch shaker with a louvered door. You have a 3-inch shaker, and most of these I built them around these door styles because they're pretty popular right now. That's all we've been using, with the exception of some of the specialty doors that are included. And I'll show you how to swap out doors. And here's a shaker inside, 2.25 rail with the inside bead or bevel. It comes with the 2.25 face frame. This is a nice library. Very nice, very well built. Features the bases and the walls. The shaker beaded with a 2.75 with the inside beveled or bead. And then the slab contemporary. Now, I use these libraries all day, every day for the past 5 years. They're pretty trendy. If these door styles don't suit your needs, that's why the doors extra are included. And we all know what WM means, so let's, we can go through here and see that there are basically, I counted them the other day, there's over 45 door styles here. And these are very famous, well-modeled door styles. They all start looking the same after a while. But they are different doors based on a famous manufacturer. So you can see, even with this one, it has the applied molding on the inside with the beveled outside edge. So there's 45 of these. Some of them get pretty detailed and pretty heavy. These do not include the bases in the walls. What's required is you need to swap out the doors. You need to do your drawing with one of these regular libraries, and then if you don't like the door, you come back in and you swap them out with one of these. And I'll do a tutorial on that. And I rarely have to do that. So let's keep moving. We have gone over the bases and the walls. Let's go over the miscellaneous. The miscellaneous is probably the largest catalog that I use the most. I prefer to use list view because I know what's in here, and quite frankly, it's just easier to read. miscellaneous features, cabinetry things that are needed in everyday modeling and design. It features some electrical things, puck lights. This is our filler default, which I use, with every drawing almost. If it's not over here, I'm getting it from the filler default. There's clear glass, there's reflections, that's the ribbed glass. There's glasses, basic keys, there's a ladder, and the list goes on. I'm not going to go through all these because I don't want this to be a long tutorial, but you can see that it features quite a bit. In addition to the cabinetry needs, towels, some shelving, it features countertop stuff, countertop defaults, sinks, bar sinks, bath sinks, and so on, and they're labeled accordingly. And that's so, and here's our farm sinks, and that's so you can get in here and get out and get your modeling done without, that's why they're grouped together, so you're not shifting through so many lists here. It features some basic, 2x4s with drywall or paneling or plywood, some door frames, basic drywall, some furniture things, some floor plan stuff that I used it yesterday, some plumbing details that you may need for showing traps, a single toilet that I modeled, and so on, half walls and walls, and they're all included in the miscellaneous. So let's get moving. I want to show you the appliances. The appliances are listed by type. There's a coffee maker, cooktops, dishwashers, grills outdoor, microwaves and steamers, basic kits, office stuff, ranges, the list goes on. Refrigerators, under counter, 36-inch refrigerators, 42-inch refrigerators. The 42, I think, has the 48 in it. Yes, it does. And here are some wine refrigerators in case you didn't have enough refrigerators, and some warming drawers, and some washers and dryers. Let's get moving. The appliances are also listed by brand, and you can go through these and, check them out at your leisure. There's an egg, espresso, Evo grill. Sorry if I'm going too fast, just gotta get moving. GE, Gen Air, some odds and ends here. Lynx, Miele. I modeled all of this, so they're light. You can notice how quickly they're dragging and dropping over. Thermador, Viking, I do not work for them. I do not represent them. These are just models that look like them. Let's keep moving. Hardware, we have our handles, rounded edge, handles, square edge, handles, shell, handles, finger pull, and then knobs. And let's keep moving. There's our hardware. Of course, there's our doors extra, and it features almost literally, almost 50 to 75 extra doors that have been modeled. The hoods, let's check out our hoods. There's our metal hood library. All of those are easy to edit with the push and pull. Here's our wood hoods. Sometimes it's easy to come in here and just pick one and use it, or, start modeling. And let's do our moldings. We go through basic moldings. Here's all the wall top moldings, crowns. Here's basic crowns, basic light rails. These are the larger versions. Here are the basic versions, and I use these every day. I don't, you don't need to look any further. If you're looking further, you don't need it. Don't overthink things. These are all the toe kicks with valances, toe kicks without valances, furniture base, basic, square edge, basic, beveled edge, and then a larger libraries for all those twists and turns you need to go around those islands. Those are our walls, our bases, and then of course the very large WM moldings that feature some of the stacked, very nice libraries, and quite frankly, go through a lot of their, custom stuff. in here, and you know the moldings are pretty extensive. And like I said, these are the moldings I've been using and have modeled over the past 5 years, and they're all included. So enjoy.